All right, my friends, how are you today? Happy Friday. Aaron here bringing you your horoscope for the 14th of June, 2019. Starting this weekend off strong, we have this awesome kite formation happening. I'll just show you what's going on. There's a lot. There's a lot. So, this is our kite, all right? So we see the point of this kite is up here to all this goodness in Capricorn. So we got the base here at the North Node. Mars and Mercury is now all up together here in Cancer, okay? So it's like our intellect is now joining this little, menage a trois here. It's like, okay, we got to go here, friends, and really gearing our minds toward really being intuitive. It's like blocking out, the eyes, the ears, the touch, it just really feeling our way through all of this stuff. We've got this grand trine, okay? This grand water trine, emotions, meaning like we're emotionally safe today. We're emotionally secure today, okay? And we have this release point. Not only are we safe and secure, we had a kind of this cool breakthrough day yesterday, and now today it continues, right? So one point of the moon and one point of Neptune, they're both connecting here to this sextile. So we have the grand water trine between all the goodness down here, this really moving forward and thinking this, intuition kind of a thing. And then we have this dig deeper in this emotional journey, like what we started yesterday. We're not done. Let's go deeper all day today. The moon's going to be here in Scorpio. And at noon, this is set for noon, just before noon. A couple hours here. This is going to be exact, this grand water trine, 18, 18, 18, 18. And as you see here, Saturn is also 18 degrees. Jupiter's 18 degrees. These are both, look at that, they're almost exact, 30 degrees apart. These don't really see each other, these two 30 degrees apart. Same as that quincunx. Now today the sun and the moon are quincunxing each other, where they don't really quite see each other. The moon is journeying like deep in this emotional world today, getting ready for this big full moon happening here in Sagittarius in 2 days on Sunday night. So coming back to this is about this release, digging deeper, going deeper in our emotions, using, our imagination. I'll come back here. So it's like digging deeper in our emotions and using our imagination to say, like, look, again, like, don't look at it as the swamp, look at it what it could be. But yet there's like this pulling for like, no, but keep it slightly realistic, and that has to do with Jupiter squaring Neptune, okay? So it's like, yeah, use your imagination, but like you also have to live within your means. You have to live within your your current pocketbook. It's like, okay, you want to do remodeling, it's like Fire Festival. If you guys ever seen that documentary, Fire Festival, complete nightmare, complete disaster, awesome movie. The Netflix one, I kind of recommend that over the Hulu one. Anyway, so it's just like this caterer, he's just like, oh no, we're going to have jumbo shrimp and we're going to have this and this and this. And the guy's just like, okay, but we that's this budget. We have a sixth of that budget, so you're getting lettuce on bread and mustard, so that's the budget we're working with. So it's like to have the imagination is absolutely necessary. That's fueling us where we're going. And as well as it's like pulling our emotional moon up. So it's like our emotional moon sinks very, very deeply when it goes into Scorpio. This is like really, it's the reflection of the puddle from the underside that we don't get to see. You know what I mean? So that Scorpio energy is real, the underworld stuff. So it's like we're really going through that, the cobwebs in the attic, and we're using our imagination to like, what could it be? It's just like you're the kid with the blanket over your head and with the flashlight on, like, oh, what could my life turn into if I let go of something? Dr. Joe Dispenza says this one cool quote, about releasing past traumas. It's just like, like, look, if it's like an ex, your ex-husband, your ex, wife, whatever it is, ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, or your boss has been the point of trauma in your life, then that's shaped your reality of how you are. He's like, well, what if you put him in a straitjacket and you duct tape him to a rocket ship and you send him off to the moon? That person that was your one point, of focus or that traumatic experience. Well, what if they're completely gone? It's like, okay, well, now we have to heal. So it's like, okay, they're completely out of the picture forever, you know, mentally. If you're putting them in a rocket ship, in a mental rocket ship, and sending them into the space, you know, so now it's time to heal. It's like, okay, well, now that point of trauma is not here anymore. It's not present. So now I have to let go. Now I have to do this great release in order for me to get to where I'm going. And what the great thing about this is saying, hey, you're emotionally safe to do this release today. You know, it's just like there can be, you know, like, oh, the voodoo or something. Or if you're going, you know, you don't let somebody touch you, you know, you know, you're going to get the demons or the spirits. But what I'm saying is, we have that security in this particular one where we can be vulnerable. You know, where you don't have to have that guard up. Like, can I really set this weight down? Am I going to be taken advantage of if I come out of this shell? You know, is the second that I come out here, you know, am I going to be attacked? And the answer to this is no. Like, we have the complete safety to let our guard down, to be very vulnerable, to stick our neck out there, to reach a little bit, and to grow, you know, because that's what this wants us to do, this stretch between the polarities of the nodes. We want to release. In order to get us where we're going, we have this great release. And what else? Let me see. There's a couple other things going on. The sun today, okay, we've been talking about this guy. It's hard to see under all this mess. All right, so Jupiter, learning our limits. Again, this is like within our means kind of stuff. And this all the information happening here in Gemini. So it's again that like kind of living within your means. Yeah, know your own boundaries, know your limits. We've got like 2 days of this left. Now watch this. I'm going to show you the chart. What happens when we go to the full moon? Like, look at how messy it is right now. And then how it tightens up in 2 days. And it's like, come on, this is such focused energy. This for this full moon is such focused energy. You know, we'll come back. We'll do a video about that a little bit later today, probably. But it's just like we're gearing towards that right now, and that's going to be in Sagittarius. You know, so it's like we're putting our needs toward the information. Well, right now it's just like putting the needs toward really getting to the bottom of it. You know, getting to the bottom of it. So it's just like finding that point. What was this traumatical point? What was it? You know. Okay. Now it's time to heal that point. And I can do that with precision and safety today, which is really great. So it's a really wonderful healing day. I'm like looking it over, I'm scanning. I'm like, that's I think that's really all we need to know about, you know. It's a great day. It's a great day. It's a great start of a weekend because again, that we'll talk about it, all right? That moon's coming, that full moon's coming, and that's going to be a big shift into this summer. So stay tuned. We'll talk to you soon.